From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside PGA Tour winner Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And today, Frank, our competitors will be squaring off in match play. What would you draw upon when you played in a competition like this?
Momentum swings, Rich. Sometimes you generate them, sometimes you're on the receiving end. But just really be conscious of when that pendulum is flowing and which direction it's going.
So we're just going to get in 9 holes here, and we start at the difficult par 4 10th, the steep downhiller known as Camellia. Yeah, that's going to work out just fine. This match has been fun to watch so far, and the excitement's just getting started here on this second 9. Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. From a bit of a downslope here, his second to the par 4. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. This for par to win the hole. So that in for par to start this backside. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Okay, time to start playing a little catch-up, and it's going to take a few more shots like that, but that one will help. Amen Corner officially begins now, his second at hole number 11. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
So that rushed in for par here at 11. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par.
Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind. Absolutely critical. That is how you play this game, making it look easy. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, even though this is a longer putt, it's very makeable. Mostly flat overall, maybe just a slight break to the right, but not very much.
Anything close will do. This for par to win the hole. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. So no gusts of wind forthcoming. He'll tap that in for his birdie, but that's about as close to a hole-in-one as you're ever going to see. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets. Maybe make eagle here. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Yeah, you've got to know the right times to dial it back a bit. Leave the driver in the bag and just make sure you hit a good, safe shot. That is well done with the 3-wood. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. That is absolutely fine.
Par fives, normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that will make things a little tighter as he gets back to 3 down. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here.
Well, there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
And this is turning into a walk in the park. Another smooth swing there. And it's looking more and more likely that this will not go the distance. Second shot, good look at the green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, it's just a wee break in this one from right to left. The focus has to be this slope. It's going to be slow. You need to give it a wrap.
Those are painful when you come up that short of the hole. 8-foot putt here. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. And with this deficit, it's going to have to be perfect golf from here on out. And that's a start, as that will wind up on the short grass. Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15, and a smart one as well. Yeah, nobody's going to risk it there. That's a good layup to a good number short of that pond.
Now his third, staring right at the green.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all.
11 feet away.
Kidding me? That looked like it was in.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And that could be a critical one as the lead is now 2 up with 3 to play. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. And this ball just going to sneak over the back by a foot or two, but it'll stay in the short grass.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
So the short miss, and those are painful.
be short just another couple of turns, Frank.
Okay, in for a bogey at 16. That one safely in for a bogey. He's going to remain at 2 up with now 2 holes left to play. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. And this match moving closer to a resolution. A beautiful drive there at 17 could be the one that puts the hammer down. This one starting a little left off the tee. No margin for error now. Down 2 with 2 to go, and that, fortunately, will work out just fine. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And he'll seize control of this match, now 1 up with 1 to play. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Well, this is tugged way left, and that will come down into the second cut. Okay, this is going to have to be a perfectly played 18th hole to salvage a tie. That's a good first step, safely in the fairway. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. What a spot here at 18. This to win the hole and tie the match. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. And that'll do it. A very competitive match, but it will end in a 2-up victory. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the outskirts of the eternal city of Rome, where you'll find the Marco Simone Golf and Country Club. Rich Lerner here in the tower. I'll be joined by Frank Nobilo in just a moment, but they're already at the tee and ready to get this match started. The opening hole at Marco Simone is a par 4 at 445 yards. It features a slight dogleg left with one fairway bunker on that left side and two more further up to the right. Ooh, and a tough start to the morning here. That one a bit wild and into some early trouble. And that's a good start to this match. This tee shot squarely in the fairway at this opening par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
It's only the first hole, and the touch, as we can see, is sadly lacking. We know one thing for sure, this is not going to be a bogey-free round.
Well, sometimes when things go wrong, you get that snowballing effect. That not the best of shots right there.
Yeah, Rich, I think he was a little afraid of going long, but instead really just gave up on it.
Time to pick up and move on. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. Now to the second, another par 4. This is a bear, though, at 506 yards. Tee shots need to avoid a large central bunker, as well as 2 more further up the left side. Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. That one looking a little right. Long drive, but a bad lie. Wicked. So from the rough, here's his second at 2.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And you have to be very careful with the downhill part of this putt. It doesn't have a lot of break, but it will gather some speed.
This from about 10 feet.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
Okay, first par putt made. Now, will we get a second to tie this hole? That finished off for par. Here with the second. This hole's going to be tied, so the difference will stay at 1. Now to the third here at Marco Simone at 453 yards. It is the third of 3 par 4s to start out. Unlike the first 2 holes, this one bends to the right. And those who decide to take on the dogleg can often be rewarded with a short iron for the approach.
Well, that was a great tee shot, but when you're that far down there, the fairways get a little narrow. Just finished in the first cut.
Nah, just cut it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par.
Oh, it's gone left and long, and that first cut ball normally sits up all right. Expect better than that. A real masterclass in the short game.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
This has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
Okay, that'll do. Just a par, but it puts the pressure on the match. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. That'll mean this hole's tied, and the difference will remain one. Our first par 3 of the round avails itself here at the 188-yard fourth. 2 bunkers right of the green should be avoided at all costs. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, he throws that one in there pin high, a bit to the right, and he'll have that for his birdie.
Well, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
This from 7 feet. Okay, just a par, but that will at least guarantee no worse than a tie here on this hole. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. Onwards to the 5th here at Marcos Simone. It is the first of 2 shortish par 4s, this one at 376 yards. It's the first hole where water really comes into play. Those going with driver off the tee will need to keep their drives right, leaving a short approach to a somewhat tilted green. That one up the right side. Okay, trying to build on that early one-up advantage, and that's going to wind up in the short grass. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4. This could be a good one.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot. No, that's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Frank, that is painful.
I mean, all you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
Okay, that'll guarantee at least a push. That's in for par. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. This hole's going to be tied, so the difference will stay at 1. The 6th, as mentioned, is another short par 4. This one at 381 yards. It plays uphill with a deep fairway bunker right and 2 more problematic bunkers up near the green. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Instead of bombing it down there with driver, smart decision to just hit the 3-wood off the tee. Give yourself a good look with your second shot. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
The number is 129, all the way to the flagstick, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good. In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Had it right in the heart and just didn't hit it. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, there's one. Can't lose the hole. That's safely in for par. Safely in for par here at the 6th. That'll mean this hole's tied, and the difference will remain 1. The 7th is the longest of the par 3s here at Marco Simone at 222 yards. This hole features 2 bunkers short, protecting a long kidney-shaped green. Players who do not dial in the yardage just right can be left with an extremely difficult 2-putt. Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Now a second to this par 3. Now short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green. A good 20-footer here. Anything close will do. This for par to win the hole. Yeah, well done. That's in for par here at 7. That's important there. He could not afford to fall too far behind early. He's back to 2 down. The 8th hole is the longest of the par 4s here at Marco Simone, measuring out at a full 525 yards. Because of its length, this is a par 5 for the members, as water is in play up the entire left side of the hole and leads to a green that extends right around the hazard. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Good work off the tee here. That is safely into the short grass, just left of center. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So now after the drop, time to try again.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. The 9th hole is where we find the first of 3 par 5s here at Marco Simone. This one at 587 yards. Similar to the 8th, water is an issue up the entire left side of the hole. The green is well protected too, with 2 bunkers left, 1 to the right, and that aforementioned water coming into play on shots long or left.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
This started toward the left side.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
That is absolutely fine. Not quite on in two. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Cleans that up in the hole. The backside begins here with a par 4 10th at 453 yards. This is a nice hole. It's almost hard to believe you could be so close to the bustle of Rome and yet find the lush green fairway here with a burbling creek meandering its way along the right side of the hole. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Boy, everything coming up roses so far. Another solid drive in the fairway. This match is drawing nearer toward an early finish. Second shot coming now from just over 170 yards. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Yeah, and this one's easy to overcompensate that left to right break. There is a little bit, but not too much.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. 8-foot putt here. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, so that'll be a bogey, and it likely will not be enough to hold up on this hole. So that's in for par to start this backside. Now to a risk-reward hole, the 329-yard par 411. It's a dogleg left, slightly uphill with water coming into play on the left-hand side. Bombers will have a chance at going for glory, though the green is protected by two bunkers short and left, and some serious humps and hollows to the right. Oh, I thought that ball might just have a chance of staying dry, but no such luck as that kicks into the hazard. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4.
This one's looking good. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie.
Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. All right, good job to blast that out, but it is by no means home.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank.
Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. The grandeur of this place really hits you when you stand on the tee here at the par 5 12. Tee shots will need to navigate 3 left side bunkers and another larger bunker to the right. From there, 3 more bunkers are very much in play around the green for those trying to get home in 2. This is turning a little to his left. Okay, time to start playing a little catch-up, and it's going to take a few more shots like that, but that one will help. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle.
Are you kidding me? That looked like it was in.
Yes, that will put the pressure on the match. That's in for a birdie. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. This is going to remain a difference of 2. Now to the 13th, a beguiling little par 3 at 150 yards. At first blush, this would seem to be a fairly easy hole. And indeed, it is the number 18 handicap for the members. But take note that this green can get hard and fast, meaning tee shots sometimes need a little bit of finessing. That one safely on the putting surface. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. I don't know, maybe he saw more in it than we did. Pretty comfortable spot here for birdie to win the hole. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that will make things a little tighter as he gets back to 3 down. Many of the par 4s here at Marco Simone seem to fall into one of 2 categories, short or long. And this 14th hole falls into the latter category at 509 yards. This hole forces you to make a decision off the tee. You can try to take on the dog leg and shorten the hole significantly, or play it safe out to the right and give yourself a long iron into this green. Okay, moving closer toward putting the finishing touches on this one. 3 up late and safely in the fairway here. That one was running so hot. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. How does that not go in? Okay, good putt on a par here at 14. And now maybe a chance to regroup as he'll gain a little ground there. Now 4 down. The 15th hole is a tough one at this point in the round. A long uphill par 4 at 479 yards. The best play is to stay left off the tee and avoid those 2 fairway bunkers. The second shot is a challenge as well, with 3 deep bunkers protecting the right front portion of the green. And with this deficit, it's going to have to be perfect golf from here on out. And that's a start, as that will wind up on the short grass. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
That's a pretty good shot out of the fairway bunker, and it just nabs a piece of the green.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie.
A look at birdie here at 15.
There is a sneaky bit of break from left to right on this putt, but don't overdo it.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And that's going to do it. A victory here by the final count of 4-3. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.